Hello and welcome everyone, welcome to part 61 of the Empire Total War Great Britain Darthmod Let's Play, and Happy New Year! Welcome to 2014, kicking it off with some Empire Total War, and we're fighting against the army of Amsterdam. To the battle map we shall go. If you have a moment today, I would really appreciate if you could check out a link in the description. It is to a very important vlog. The first half is talking about my tea tasting video, which will be plenty of fun. And then after that I'm talking about doing a New Year's review, which I did this time last year. So please do go check it out. It's basically a good chance for you guys to give me feedback on my channel, things you want to see, things you don't want to see, etc, etc. And I'm already making changes, some little changes already. But all that feedback will be announced and kind of taken on board by me and produced in another video on January 4th to let you guys know what I'm going to be doing in 2014, exciting things I've got coming up for the channel, and you know, what I've taken into account from your feedback. So do go check out that vlog if you've got a chance, and please do follow me on Twitter, because I'm actually doing a giveaway now for Caesar in Gaul, because I have just reached 2,000 followers. Follow me on Twitter. I will announce later today how you can be in for a chance to win that giveaway, and that will be running over the next few days, and then I will pick a winner. So, anyway, Empire Total War, here we go. I hope you all had a very good New Year, whatever you're up to, I should say, and I hope you're all having a nice, relaxing New Year's Day. So, the Army of Amsterdam. Here we go. Now, I've had some of you saying, could you please use some mortars in your army, as that's better, and, you know, why don't you just use kind of the most effective kind of builds? Personally, I find the builds I use quite effective. However, I do understand that they may not always be the most effective. But the thing is, I like a bit of diversity in my army. I don't necessarily like using the same boring, plain old army again and again and again. I like using some skirmishes now and then. I like using kind of different, you know, different units now and then, just to make it interesting. And that's personally how I like to play. I don't like choosing the same old boring composition. I know I kind of have a pretty similar composition for a lot of my armies now, but that's because it's the one I've built up as such that I personally like. So yes, it may not be the most effective, but it's the one I enjoy. So I'm gonna continue using it for now, even if it's not the most effective. And to be honest, I've never been much of a fan of mortars. I will try and get some mortars at some point, but right now howitzers do the job that I want them to do, so I don't really feel like I need a huge mortar collection in my armies when I have those howitzers. I know howitzers are obviously a bit more devastating though. But anyway, let's group all my cavalry together. They're going to be group 5. Group them over on the left. We're going to go with the cavalry today. Spread them out wide. And my general, pop you in the woods behind the cannon. Go! Let's see where they're going to form. Ah, good. They've actually got some men deployed outside the walls once. That's a good start. Those ruddy mortars, though, will be... Where are they? Can't see any mortars. Please say there's no mortars. I will be a very happy man. I'm looking for mortars. I'm looking desperately for mortars. I can't see any! Hooray! No mortars. I don't think. Let's find out. Let's check. Double check. They just have a unit of howitzers. And I'm saying that in a really weird voice because I'm happy there's no mortars. Huzzah! It seems like there's mainly just lots of Spanish forces that do that. Thankfully, well, this is a Spanish force, so don't know. Anyway, for whatever reason, there's no mortars. Huzzah! And huzzah thrice more. I don't know why my artillery's already firing, but let's fire at this portion of the wall, please, artillery. No more firing at will. Fire at this portion of the wall. Ah, it might be my howitzers as well. Oh, they're just trying to clip these guys. I want to use carcass shot though, because it does a hell of a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot shorter though. Explosive rounds that a bit further? No, just the round shot. Okay, well, howitzers, you might as well try and destroy this part of the wall. Destroy this part of the wall, please. Thank you, please. Boom! Far away. You can take this out. This really does help cripple Spain. This position up here. Whittling away. They're sending troops out. This is good. And more clarification on the whole no forts thing. Apparently the no forts thing, if you start at the start of your campaign, there is apparently a way of disabling settlement fortifications such as this. I thought I'd done that at the start of this campaign, but obviously it didn't do it for whatever reason. However, you can't, it's not kind of save game compatible, so if you've already started Let's Play, it won't, the option doesn't toggle in, which rightly so, because you're changing quite a core function of the game there. So, oh, let's get the mortars on these guys. Carcass shot the general. Come on, that's got to be lovely. And you know what, let's get my normal artillery to hit the general's bodyguard here too. Howitzers, please fire. Please fire. Yes, that's going to hurt. Please say you're firing at the general. Fire, 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 fire. Dang it. And sorry I had to pause quickly there for a brief phone call. And they're running through the flames, which does look rather cool. Running through the flame! But we didn't actually manage to hit them that. I mean, cargo shot is insanely accurate. There are more accurate shots on the market, which you can all buy from your local Lionheart Armory distributor. And in come those flaming shots. That's going to hurt. Yes! That's what we like to see. Murdering horses. That's a terrible thing, but horse steaks, anyone? Seriously. They're really good for you. Nice and lean. Come on, where are my cannons? Are cannons going to fire? No, they're not firing. Cannons fire. You should be ready to fire a nice shot right about now, which should destroy their ranks. They're waving, they've come back. I'm hoping my house will fire again. Oh, in comes the cannon shot. It has missed. That first one there, I don't know if we can get more through. Yep, here we go. Oh! Oh, that was painful. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. They're shattered. They are not coming back. And in come the howitzers. I don't think they're going to hit them because they've moved out of the range where the howitzers wanted to fire. Oh, oh yes, we did manage to catch a few there. Lovely jubbly. Right, we're now going to be attacking the wall over here, but the enemy is sallying out for once in its life. For once in its life. It's doing what I wanted to do. So I actually have to move my infantry round to deploy, which is fantastic. I've missed this. So, infantry, deploy, because we've got units over there. We're going to run you into position. And you guys around here, we're going to run you into position too. I know I may well be under enemy fire from the howitzers themselves, but we shall see. We're hitting that part of the fort if we can, to bring it down later. Meanwhile, trying to destroy this bit of fort, this bit of militia. And we're going to use the dragoons, the light dragoons, my favourite unit in the game. Push up my mighty dragoons. Where are my grenadiers? They're over there, okay. Just want to know where they are. I'm funneling the enemy down towards me. Kind of a normal tactic I tend to do. Oh, and that howitzer shot is going to hurt when it eventually goes through like that. Absolutely lovely. This is a glorious battle. It's a new kind of siege battle for the new year. The enemy is actually leaving their fort. Fantastic. Maybe Empire Total War heard my prayers, and they're now coming to battle. Now, I'm going to need to be careful here, because otherwise I'm going to be outflanked. So, I'm just going to pull my units back a little bit into position. And then we're actually going to push forward with these two units to flank them, because a few volleys from the light dragoons should do wonders. There we go. And we can probably get a nice charge in there too. This way, keeping them in line, it's going to stop me shooting my own dragoons, which should result in less casualties. Let them have another volley, and then I need them to stop firing because we're going to need to charge. Well, I think we've managed to clip a few of our own cav there. There we go, they're getting ready to fire here. So let them all fire. Fire, 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 fire. And charge. Getting them to go for different targets across the board. And the enemy pushing down the middle, trying to take out my cannons. We're going to put them to canister shot now. Put them on fire at will. Cavalry go absolutely nuts, because this should be a colossal charge. Enemy general is dead. We're going against all the militia here. We're going to try and flank around and hit them in the back. So my dragoons are starting to take a few losses now that they are engaged in the melee. So we're actually going to pull these three units back, or we're starting to waver one, but I don't want to be caught up too long in there if I don't have to be. The other unit now swooping in from the back. We've broken one unit. We'll go for this unit of militia, which is still coping. In we charge with the so lovely cavalry. In they come. Yes, look at them go. A New Year's killing spree. And they are shredding them to pieces. And the units come back to do more damage, which should help them out. In the middle, the howitzers are causing a lot of pain for these guys. It's absolutely fantastic. This is what I wanted to see all along. Cavalry doing what they do best, causing an absolute bit of crazy chaos. Pull these guys back and have them fire at will. breaking these guys. These guys are starting to get starting to waver though, so let's pull them out. Pull them out of there, being hit by a militia from both sides. Let's run. Come on, don't walk, run, I say, run. And we'll pull back with these guys as well. And get them back on fire at will if we can. Pull these guys back to here. Fire at will, fire at will, fire at will. There we go. Should be clipping them nicely. Let's get them to turn around a little bit. Howitzers, fire on this clump if you would. And cannon back to normal shot. Let's destroy the walls here, please. Oh, that's doing a lot of damage. It's lovely. Yeah, routed these guys with the damage we've inflicted from our cavalry. And we're going to hit the foot guards over here. Take these guys off fire at will to charge these chaps down. And we're going to take them all off fire at will, so we won't have any conflicting fire rates going on here. And we've charged into those guards. Here we are. And I now need to pull these guys out of here before I die rather quickly. We're going to flank around with this unit of cavalry though, which is taking out these guys rather nicely. Keep on running, chaps, keep on running, because we're about to shoot you in the behind. They've started firing. That's a good reform there to be able to fire like that. And we're now going to turn them around, charge. We're flanking them, charging them in the back. We're now going to charge them head on as well. Picking them up both cavalry units. Hammering them from both sides. No anvil needed here. In we go. That's going to just cause a lot of damage to them. My cavalry sweeping up over here, and we're just going to go for the provincial militia. Howitzers, do your thing on this lovely line infantry unit, which has decided to form square. The best possible way, obviously, to avoid lots of big old cannon fire. Now I'm going to pull the cavalry away here and get ready for a new charge and reform. And my cavalry just destroying all that they clash into right now. We're just going to pull back with my units here, have them on fire at will so they can fire a volley before they go in for the next shot. Similarly, we're going to do the same thing over here. Fire at will so they can get a volley off against these guys, which are under half health for now. We're going to push forward with these guys just to reform the line a little bit further up. That is just destroying that square guard. They're going down quickly. Howitzers, do your thing over here, please. Destroy that unit. They're all routing. Actually, no, go for this unit, please. They're forming up. They should be able to get a volley off, I would hope, before they get shot to pieces themselves. Here we go. They are getting shot at, though. But we'll let them take the volley. They'll probably try and flank round with one unit at least. Let them run there. And we're now going to get engaged in melee with these guys while we charge around with them here. And we're going to charge here. They managed to do quite a bit of damage to these guys while I wasn't able to watch both of them. And we're now going to take them off. Fire at will while they charge on in. That may well make that unit waver and break just before they get in for the charge. But there's only 90 of them left. We should be able to have them rather nicely. And we're just running around with these guys now. Take them off fire at will. Run around the back and smash them in the behind. Right in the bottom. Back we come. No, running please. Running. You know that speed thing. In we go. And the rest of their infantry units seem to have pulled back that square. We can see the lovely compressed pattern of where they used to be. That's quite nice. So what units do they have left? They are broken. They have artillery in here. Which I'll try to break down this walls, then I could just send some cavalry in to finish them off. Come on, artillery, bring it down. Bring it down for me. We've broken their foot guard unit. All these guys trailing off over here, that's fine. They're all just the unit that was actually holding in the garrison of Amsterdam, so they will all die. But obviously, a bit of extra XP never hurts some cavalry. So we'll just finish them off there if we can. Need to destroy that wall. Cannons, if you would kindly, please. Fire at the wall. There we go. Load up cannonball. These guys have glitched. It always happens. They don't know what to do with so many gun pieces. I think they've glitched out where there's only one of them actually firing. Yeah, they move in. Oh no, now they're doing it. Now they're firing. Are we actually going to hit the wall though? Yes, we have. We have hit the wall. It's down to 88. The other one's firing over there. You just have to kind of keep telling them to keep firing. There's 2 of them firing over there. We're going to get a hit. Yes, we will. And we'll be in there shortly. So, speaking of cavalry, we're going to need some cavalry to get in there. Come back over here, please, light dragoons. Over you come. You guys could come too if you really want to. We'll just spam in with the light dragoons. In fact, yes, no, just everyone come over. Everyone come down. These guys are not even formed up, so they're not even going to pose a threat once we knock this down. In the very next turn, let's tell everyone just to fire at the wall again in case they've forgotten, because they often do like to forget. And let's just get ready to watch this wall go down. I've heard the shots be fired. Oh. Sounded... Oh, yes, very close. Very close indeed. Come on, one more shot on the wall. See if we can hit the howitzer with my own howitzers very briefly. There we go. Howitzers actually doing a pretty decent job. Let's charge on in with the cav. That should end the battle. I don't know if the howitzer's gonna... Yeah, the howitzer's got another shot going in. No, why are you going around the wrong way? Why? No, howitzers! Stop it. I've been killing my cavalry. Do this one at a time. I think they've unlimbered. Yes, they have. Oh wow, that ricocheted off the wall and is sending it up a lot higher. Oh, and the quick climb comes in. That we need to stop very soon. Now they all want to know how to get... No, I told you guys to stop firing at will. Halt fire. Stop it. And in we charge, and this will be the capture of Amsterdam. In we go. Bring them all down, laddies. Bring them all down. For death and glory. And a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Stab you in the face with the saber. And that should be game over for them. End the battle. A heroic victory indeed. And there we go, we lost 397, which I think is ruddy good. Ruddy good indeed. And that'll be Amsterdam, or at least whittling them down a little bit. Ah, and we're being attacked here. Spanish force of attackers, let us fight this one as well in Panama. All the battles are being thrown down in this new year. Being thrown down indeed. Bring it on. Bring it on, I say. Bring it some more. We will be thrashing the enemy at multiple points. And I will probably be cutting out these loading turns in future videos. But at the moment I was kind of on a roll. Kind of on a roll with the commentary, and we should be nearly be loaded. Come on to the campaign map. There we go. Thank you. Campaign map? Battle map, rather. Cannons, artillery. Let's have you nicely formed up in a line. There we go. Unlimbered. We're going to have you firing through the trees. And what have we got here? We got irregulars. Very good, very good, very good. Can act as kind of like light troops holding this flank. I want you over here. My irregular troops. General and the main line infantry will form up on the left. General staff. Form a line. Thank you. And the auxiliary gunners, we're going to have you over here. Let us begin the battle. See the enemy coming toward us. We're going to move around the side of that mound. Move around the side of this mound to meet the enemy. They're all firing. Don't know where they're firing at. Looking for kind of ricochets. We can't see any. I'm going to have to bring the cannons forward a little smidge, so we will try doing that. Because I want to move forward with the line infantry. Just to kind of the cover of these woods here. We're going to have the cannons over there. So we will probably push out a little bit further than that. March them in position. And then cannons when you're ready. We're just going to pull you. There's a lovely little spot here. Honestly, I think you'll love it, cannons. But we need to move you quickly. There we go. And this unit of infantry, you're going to come around this side. So I will move my irregulars over here. Can flank round with, bring the cavalry round even further. Let's keep pushing that flank, especially on the right, then we can swoop in round the back of the enemy. We've got frontiersmen over here. Hello, how are you guys doing? You look like you're having a smashing time. Climb over the fences there. March on to battle and glory against the British forces arrayed against you. Strike at the heart of your colonial empire now in Panama. Moving forward all those forces there. Bring it on. We've got the howitzer artillery over here, which we're going to be able to take out with infantry rather early on, I do believe. Not worrying too much about the cavalry, but it should be okay. Cannons moving into place. Infantry is all getting sorted. Let's actually get them running though now, because the enemy is a smidge closer than I would ideally prefer. But no, fine, don't walk, guys. Don't run. It's not like it's a ruddy order. There we go. There we go. Everyone moving into spot now. Moving in nicely. We're going to form up with these guys just behind the ridge. And cannons, if they're not careful, are going to be taken out by this colonial cavalry. So we're going to form up square here. Unlimber, canister, unlimber, canister. And if they can go quickly, the cavalry will not see what's coming. But I have a feeling... Oh, that's going to hurt. Thankfully, the cavalry's been hit by a little volley, but I don't think they're going to be able to fire in time, and that's going to be the end of my cannons. Bad time to move them forward, but they're pulling back, they're pulling back, they're pulling back, they're pulling back. Square. Regulars, you're going to have to hopefully survive on your own. Oh, where are they coming on? That is glitching through the sky. Wow, quick climb is horrible. Let's take that out. Let's use my cavalry to swoop round and take them out as soon as possible. We've managed to form square against these guys, which I thought would happen. The irregulars fire very quickly, because they are irregular. They're not units of the line. They just fire whenever the crap they want. Where are those oh so horrible mortars? Get rid of them. They can sod off. Forming up the infantry, it's time we rapidly deploy like so. Bring them in, pull the infantry toward us. Let's push them back. We formed up, we've dealt with them. The irregulars fire very fast as well, which is good, even if they're not that accurate. It works well for me. I'm going to bring the mounted tribal auxiliary round as well to hit these the mortar troops, just in case my cannons aren't doing enough damage. I don't think they are, so we're going to get the cannon just to fire on these guys here, which should do a splendid job, and we can actually start flanking around with these guys now. They are just firing like crazy. They're like machine guns, because all the unit fires, not just the front rank. Every single one of these guys is firing. Look at their stats. They're 35 accuracy. Reload skill's only 10, but then let's compare them to standard line infantry. Okay, reloading skill is 3 times better nearly. Obviously that's with some veterancy. Accuracy is a lot better, but that's not bad. You can fire that quickly. Obviously the ammunition is going to be used up a lot faster. That is something to bear in mind. Let's take out those mortars now with my cavalry. They're undefended. They are hitting me with quicklime, which I really do not appreciate. But they're now coming up against my line infantry, which will meticulously hold the line, fire, and do plenty of damage. Cannons, just do what you do best. Shoot at these guys. Line infantry, no, it's kind of spread around this way, but try not to walk right in front of the face of all the irregulars. No, don't worry, it's fine. Cavalry is charged in here. We'll be taking out those mortars very shortly, and then we're going to go after the howitzers over here, because their cavalry was pushed back very early on. They're only defending 4, so we can now flank around the back and get rid of the blighters. And those are some shattered mortars. Let's go after the howitzers now. Then we won't have to worry about quicklime anymore, and we can have a very merry day. Come on, guys, keep on firing. Push forward to this line infantry here. We're just pushing them in between our 2 units. Cannons should be able to fire quite happily up the top here against these guys here. pushing around with all my infantry. Irregulars going absolutely nuts. And in we go with the mounted tribal auxiliaries. Tomahawks in the air. Finish him. Finish him. Smack him. Oh, that sounded like a very loud head cracking smell. Oh, that was like your shoulder. Smell sound, rather. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, they're firing. They're probably going to kill their French. Oh, no. That's working well for them. That's working well for them. Kill these guys. Kill these guys again. We don't need to worry about killing absolutely every single... Well, we do, because actually this doesn't count as... I don't know. If they sally out and they lose, does that mean I win? I can't remember. We'll find out anyway next turn. If we can eventually get through a ruddy end turn phase, I've been able to get through one for quite some time. Let's try and kill as many as we can, though. I think all of them are broken now. I'm trying to work out why it's still playing. Why has it not ended? Oh, no, that unit came back, but we're going to end the battle. Let's go for it. Heroic victory. If not, we've taken down a fair few of them. Let's leave it at that for now. Yeah, we've done good. It's loading back up to the campaign map. Ah, there we go. Very good victory. 369 lost. We've killed pretty much all of the enemy bar 500. So if not, that should be a very nice battle to win. Oh, and they're bringing another force over here. Ah, nope. They're bringing it to reinforce. So it looks like I don't actually capture those settlements because the garrison army survives, so I will still have to continue to assault them. But as you well know, that does cause some lag issues, so we're just going to hold the ground and see what happens. And once Spain ends their turn, we don't need to worry about anything else. And I think that is... No, Spain's still moving stuff. I thought they were going to swap over to the Ottomans taking their turn there. Moving some troops around. What's happened there? Is that Genoa forming up there? Oh, we've got an opportunity to intercept. They will have a reinforcing army. With these guys here. No, they're coming towards us. Let's decline the attack and see where they're going. They're just going in between. They just came out to raid. That's fine. Stay away in your port because I'll, take you down at my own time. I'm cool just holding what I've got. Russia, you take your turn well. We'll give kind of like a sneak peek, which I will cover more in the news review vlog, which I will release on the 4th of January. But a lot of people are asking, can I remove end turn phases? Or well, not a lot, but there are a number of people asking, and I'm afraid no, I won't be removing them, even with these long ones in Empire, personally, because I find them very useful to watch. Okay, when there's long phases like this, maybe I can cut bits like this out, but I will ideally show the majority of the end turn phases, because you see a lot of what the AI is up to, and that is very important in understanding how a campaign is going. I believe. But things like this, with Russia, I can cut that whole section out. That is fine. And that's what I will be doing in the future, but I want to use this as an illustrative point to highlight the issue. But yes, I know that some people just mean getting rid of long pauses like that, where Russia takes ages, or in Rome, similarly, where a faction takes ages, although they don't take that long, to be honest. In Rome too, at least. But for all the other factions, and when you actually see them moving around, it is quite important. Like, if I didn't show any of this end turn phase, I'd just suddenly say, oh, I've got lots of battles going on. You wouldn't see what led up to that, and it's important to see all the troop movements. And there we go, finally move over for Russia. I was literally about to stop the recording there and wait for them to finish off. Come on, guys, come on. There we go. End turn phase. Finally worked it out. Enemy raid, yeah, they're going to be raiding all over the place. Settlement besieged, yeah. Letter of demand, Spain, yep. Election results. The Right Honourable Opposition will remain so until, yep, Cabinets regain control, that's good. New port emerges. Okay, let's make you a trade port. New port emerges. Well, they're all going trade port crazy. There's plenty of trade ports. But I want to check something out over here I've just seen. That's been given to Genoa. Or Genoa has taken it, and Spain has these forces here. Which is brilliant, though, because I can now actually send a small little contingent from here to take Genoa. But with all our money, we're just going to start repairing stuff first. Or take Genoa, rather. Take out Gibraltar. You guys know what I mean. Why can't we... Oh, I can't recruit anything because we're under attack. Because it's damaged. We're under attack here by French forces. We should be able to push them back. I may well even sally out against them. I'm actually going to merge these guys, though. Oh, that's a big merging sound. There we go. That's maximum merging, but we've still got plenty of troops to take these guys. I'm going to sally out and take them down in a moment. Spain's forces are here. What have they actually got? Well, it's enough so I can send the whole army across and then come back. So let's quickly attack, demand the surrender. I thought they probably would accept that. Now, oh, Morocco's actually going to accept that with relatively no issue. I will leave a few more forces in Gibraltar than I will leave over here because there are slightly more of them. We'll leave 2 units of cavalry. We'll leave the Gurkhas over here. I will leave these guys too. So actually let me take one of these units of cavalry back. And then let's leave that many of the infantry. We're going to take my general across to here though. Oh no, we can't. We can't move over. I assume because of the buckle guns. No. Why not? Why can't we go back? Is that really too far to suggest that we go and take this back? Okay, apparently so. Why? No, we're being blockaded. We're being blocked by something. We can't go back across. Ah, no, it's done the glitch where you have to move them. You have to move them across manually. It won't come out. Okay. So let's take a few of these guys anyway. We'll leave enough behind to hold the fort. And equally to hold Morocco. That's fine. In fact, we'll give you another general over here. Yeah, have another general. Oh, he's pretty good. You got lucky there. Born to fight and a happy drinker. Nice. And now let's just replenish everyone. Can't replenish anyone over here. I'll sally out there and deal with them in a moment. Lisbon though. Lisbon, Portugal. Let's replenish what needs to be replenished of you, and then we'll be pushing out very quickly. Because we now have a pretty good army free here. Wow, okay, we spent all the money already. Lol, and we haven't even managed to deal with stuff over here. So, what have they got here? Well, yeah, so going to be reinforced by quite a few troops, which may well defeat our forces up here. Which would be a shame. And they have 4 turns to which they can continue with. So we're going to continue the siege for now. They've got these guys here. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. I can't even replenish that. If we attack them here, they're probably going to be... Oh, I don't know. We could push out and attack them there. Let's see what happens. And they may well be reinforced. No, they're not going to be reinforced. So we're going to fight this battle ourselves. As I did mention previously, I'm going to try and make these Empire parts slightly longer at the moment, just because it takes so long to just get through, well, the last 2 parts have just been trying to get through one end turn phase. We've now only finished the end turn phase now, but hopefully we will get through it. Well, we've got through it now, but hopefully we can fight this battle at least. We might even fight that one against the French forces before we wrap up for now, but at least this way, slightly longer parts for Empire right now. Let's... allows more to get done. Oh, I need to check Panama as well after this. So before we attack with France, we're going to check what is going on with Panama. Panama. And it's a lovely rainy day, of course, to attack the port. It'd be nice if there was some sea to represent that we're attacking a port, or in fact a port. Artillery, you just stay here behind this little bit of hill. That's fine. We'll leave it like so. We'll do the usual 2 line groups. Looks like we're going to be able to get meets with their own little unit of grenadiers. They'll give them too many to this one, so let's make that. There we go. Equal numbers in each one. Nobody gets jealous that way. 6 and 6. Bring them up to the artillery here. That we don't need to worry about stepping over in front of these guys though, because they're not normal artillery. They're howitzers, but we'll keep them away from them just in case their first few shots cause some problems. General over here. Lifeguards. My favourite, one of my favourite cavalry forces, just like the way they look. Have you up here, and there we go. Group 5, Alt 4 to get them into a cavalry single line, and then we shall deploy. Cavalry over here, please. And just going to start doing what we do best, which is make a lovely. Well, we need to get up on top of the hill first. Facing down toward the enemy. Over here we just push forward with the entire line. Get everybody running into positions. The howitzers have a nice protected little vantage point here. They can't be hit straight outright by normal cannons, which I don't know if the enemy has some. Yes, they do. Oh no, they've got howitzers. Oh, they've got a puckle gun. Bless them. Where's the range of these things end? It starts over here. Oh, we're well in the range. Carcass shot? Yep. Carcass shot. There we go. That's going to hit them nicely. Oh, boom goes the howitzer. Should probably be aiming this at the cavalry, because that would do a horrific amount of damage. Let's bring this unit of cavalry down like so. And these units, they're going to get... This unit of cavalry is going to get very close. They are like light dragoons, so I doubt to see them actually go in for an attack. Unless they're going in for a charge, so we better form square very quickly with these 3 units. Should give the best defense against all of them. Wasn't expecting them to actually charge my line, but there we go. And in they come. We managed to form square at just the perfect time. Fire at will off and on again. Kind of resets that properly. These 2 units are going to start flanking around a little bit. And the cavalry over here, we're going to start bringing you round. The enemy's trying to rapidly redeploy, work out where to attack me from. This infantry here, though, is at the best possible position I could ask it to be. Because hopefully some of it's going to be hit while I try and hit their howitzers. We've got more cavalry firing here. Thankfully my infantry are in there as well. Let's try and hit the cavalry with 1 howitzer round. That should be incredibly amusing. This guy's back into line, and we need to get the whole line here and bring it round. Bring it in, tuck it in, bring it round. Howitzers, you going to fire? Yeah, this could be painful for them. Painful for that cavalry. Oh, boom goes the dynamite. Boom goes the carcass shot. Let's bring these guys into the battle if we can. Try and bring them up so they're a little bit more effective and useful. Try and see if we can actually take out General's bodyguard there, but it seems like they're not interested. Let's pull around over here. And cavalry over here, my life guards. Let's pull up to the forest here, and we're going to flank the grenadiers they've got stationed on the wall. The enemy's now deploying against my lines as I'm pulling them around, which is good, and I'm filtering through the town here. Let's get my howitzers firing here. Don't worry about their howitzers just yet, because we're about to swoop in with all my cavalry to bring them down. I'm going to go after those grenadiers with these cavalry units, while flanking them with the life guards as well. You've just seen there, I've got 3 targets for my cavalry at the back here. Going for the General's bodyguard over here, which I think may well get caught up by this unit newly forming into square. Just perfectly, or warned off at least. Let's turn them off fire at will, so that my cavalry can go in there nicely. We're going to take out the enemy howitzers here with this unit, and with this one we're about to charge in. And they're actually having to redeploy here. We're going to charge them with the life guard cavalry as well. That should work nicely. And I think we've got the enemy's number on this. We just need to wait for them to advance through the smoke and shot, and we will have them in. Goes 1 unit of cavalry, hitting them from the front. They've turned around to meet us, and my life guards are now going to hit them from the back, or the side rather. And although we diamond wedge, just because I find the spread out shot more effective for clearing up infantry like this. They are grenadiers, so they will suffer. They will do rather well. So I'm going to put out with this unit of cavalry. Meanwhile, pushing in with my heavy cav here, the life guards, to just do a huge amount of damage. I'm going to hit these guys next with the howitzers. How are we doing? Up against General's bodyguard. Oh, these guys are being pushed back. Why have you been pushed back? You got hit by the howitzers, or somebody turned around to hit you. It's okay, you'll come back. Well, let's send this unit of cavalry over here. Fire at will from my square. My square is instantly going to start firing. And we're going to get these guys to fire very shortly as well. Firing on the General's bodyguard, which is now caught behind my own cab. My own cab's not really at much risk here, but they're going to face a few volleys here. And yet we've cleared up these guys over here. Charge into these guys over here. Try and kill as many as possible, of course, this time. And my cavalry's coming back. We'll go after that general, if we can. Cavalry charged in here. Howitzers are gone. The rest of the army is gone. And we're going to try and clear up as many of these guys as possible this time. Because they will live to fight another day. If not, charge after the general, please. Take down as many line infantry as you can. Odd unit that gets away here and there won't be too much trouble. And let's stop the howitzers firing by limbering them up. Cavalry just causing a huge amount of damage here. And we're going to get them all to stop firing, just because I don't want too much friendly fire on my own cav. So we now do fast forward, triple speed. We're going to continue to mop up some cav. Fast forward there, please, if you wouldn't mind. Bring that unit back over here. Cavalry having a fun time mopping all these guys up. Yeah, let's finish off the last few. Going over here, capture these guys as well. The last of them are down to just a couple of units in each regiment, so once they're done we don't need to really bother too much more. Down to 12 here. And then 3. And we've done good, and that's enough to quit the battle there. A decisive victory. Huzzah, huzzah, and huzzah once more. It's all good. That's what I like to see. And we lost 477, the enemy lost 2,200. We did rather well. And we've now taken these. They have actually pulled out with what's left of their forces. Try and replenish with what I've got left. I could try and... Oh, no, I can't get round to attack these guys. Get them in the port, which would perhaps draw some of these forces away. Let's do it. Let's try and cause some chaos.
How may I be of service?
Infiltrate these guys here, why not? But I've just remembered, let's take him out of there, because once an army dies with an agent in, they cause problems. See if we can assassinate this guy. Let's risk it. Nope, can't do it. Because we've already done an action this turn, which was to... infiltrate, that's what I'm trying to think of. France has these forces here which are coming up. Spain's got those there. I've got 3 armies going up against the one at Paris. I think I could probably afford for one army to move off. These guys at the Star Fort are... Well, let's have a look. Let's see who's going to be reinforcing. Both of them reinforce. Surrender refuse. Probably auto-resolve it, but for France I definitely want to fight that, so we're going to take them down to the very end. So which force don't I need as much? Or which is going to be... Well, that one's going to be a good reinforcing force. That's a good one to attack. That's very strong. This is a slightly weaker force, so we don't actually... They can stay. And this army... I'm going to bring them to the border here and see if I can nip into Alsace-Lorraine and attack it. Oh, hello. We meet a French army.
Yes.
Ready for battle, and we'll be attacking them next turn instead. Stop their reinforcements getting up here. They have the Rhineland as well. We need to take out all their armies there, but Paris will be a crippling blow. Taking out that army next time will as well, but let's have a look over at Panama before I wrap up this part. We've got plenty of stuff we're going to do. These guys are pulling back all the way over here. Have a new Andalusia from last time. We need to repair all of that, so they'll be happy and replenish my army. And at Panama. I'm going to risk it. Victory in order resolve there. Not too many losses. Take that. We've taken yet another settlement from the Spanish. Panama, Panama, Panama. Panama. Let's have a little look at my income. It's going crazy now, which is obviously fantastic. And we have this issue over here. One more turn till they surrender, so these guys are going to get me during the next end turn phase. We've got a lot to do before that, as you can see. And over here, we're stopping the French forces, so we can nip round these rather quickly afterwards. We're taking Panama, so we can either choose to go up here, which looks like the Spanish sending down an army, or we can send it down to New Granada and finish them off there, but I'll probably be already pushed from Andalusia, so we should be fine. Anyway, back to Europe, and we're going to be facing off the first of a couple of French battles now. Second one is going to be this one here in Madrid, but the first is going to be against this army here. Oh, no, we can't attack them this turn. I lie. So there aren't 2 to fight, there's just the one, which will be the following, which will be this. next turn. So as always, I hope you enjoy. Please, well, next turn, next part. As always, I hope you enjoy. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out that important vlog in the description. I would really appreciate it. You've got until January 4th. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, especially on Twitter to be in for a chance to win a copy of Caesar in Gaul. Make sure you follow my tweets, and there'll be a tweet up later today explaining how to get involved with that, in for a chance to win. As always, hope you enjoyed. Ciao for now.